I finally paid off my last high interest loan. For the past 3 years or so, I have been taking out high interest loans, and I regret it. I literally lost so much money on interest. So it all started when I had started gambling, and yeah, so I would just take out high interest loans to, you know what I'm saying, place bets, things like that. And it got to a point where I was deep in debt and I almost went bankrupt. I had no idea how I was gonna get out of that situation of like not having any money and then trying to pay off my high interest loan. So my credit score had tanked at the time, but now my credit score is at an all-time high. I'm at 722 right now. I've never missed a payment, although I had a lot of high interest loans. Never missed a payment. I always make sure I paid off my high interest loans. So a couple of years ago, I basically had like multiple high interest loans. I got a warehouse job. I was literally working 7 days a week. I think it was about 30 to 60 days of work of just paying off that loan. And I paid off those loans, and like 9 to 12 months later, I had saved up about 20,000. So I basically paid off all my high interest loans. And I have not paid off my credit cards though, because my credit cards wasn't too bad. I had about like $500 limits. So I was just paying like 20 to 50 bucks a month. And I only had like about 1,500 to pay off. And so I really just left it alone, you feel me? I just focused on my high interest loans and just started saving money. Then I was able to save up 20K, but I was never done with high interest loans. There were so many times that I've taken a high interest loan out and I don't even recall for what it was for. Like, I have no idea. I know a few times I was gambling and, you know what I'm saying, took it out to go gamble with. There was just the middle stage. I don't even know like where my headspace was at, because if I go on my credit thing to check how many loans I had taken out, it's about like 20. Like, it's a grip. But I guess sometimes I had took out a loan and just paid it off the next month. Took out another loan, paid it off in 2 months, 3 months. Like, I took out so many loans and just was like paying them off every time. And I guess it's because every time I would take out a loan, I was just real like I wanted to get a loan, but I just didn't want to pay the interest. So like every time I would get a loan, I'm like, damn, I gotta pay that shit off quick, because I'm like, the interest was so high, you know what I'm saying? So I would just keep paying it off to the point where I was able to take out 20 of them. And this last time, I actually remember what it was for. So the last time I took out a high interest loan, it was because I started a Toro business and I had multiple cars, and one of the cars broke down and it was about 3K to fix. So I was like, okay, cool, let me get a high interest loan, and the money that I make from the car, pay it off with the loan, and then also keep some profits. And then like 2 months later, the car broke down again. So I just kept paying the high interest loan. I literally just, you know what I'm saying, I paid off like about 2,000 of it, and then like 1,000 of it I was just making payments, because I'm like, your interest kind of goes down when you make a big payment. So my interest is kind of lower now, and I was just like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna do the $200 a month. And then about 2-3 weeks ago, I finally paid off my high interest loan, and I'm out of that situation. Now all I gotta do is pay off about $1,000 to my credit cards, which is not bad. But once that's over with, I'll be completely debt free, and I'm never gonna touch a high interest loan ever again. But yeah, guys, if you guys are watching this video, man, I just want to tell you guys, stay away from high interest loans. It's definitely not worth it. You're giving away free money no matter what. No matter what the situation is, stay away from a high interest loan. If you have to take out a high interest loan, just make sure it's one and try to pay it off as fast as possible. You feel me? Or else you'll just literally be throwing money down the drain. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hit the like button. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.